Zane today.
Yes.
That means I may be a little better at chess today because Zane been kicking my butt in chess.
He's been
man.
whooping it.
Damn. I was gonna bring my chessboard today.
Oh,
that's why I asked you earlier. I said, "Yo, Zane gonna be there."
Put him on the spot.
Yo, Zane, when you watch this, yo, I'm telling you, I'm gonna bring my chessboard. I think the only reason you beating me is because we got so much time in between moves. I forget my strategy, and I think you just stare at it all day while you waiting on me. So
he's just waiting.
Exactly. He just be waiting. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, gunshots all fucking day. We got the gunshots going on, Javi. All right, we in the building.
Yes, sir.
We here, therapy without a degree. All right, we got some beautiful people in the house. We got my guy Gonz.
Fucarino, the big guy.
Yes.
He just saw me walking by and said, "Yo, come be on the pod." Like,
pretty much. That's pretty much what I did. I saw him walking down the street just rapping. That's all he does is rap. Yeah. I was like, "Yo, come on in, man. I need you to be Zane." So he's Zane today.
Exactly. Yep.
So this is Zane. And then we got Jason in the building. All right.
Sir.
Yes, we got him, and we got Javi over there. Javi on the camera. And word, y'all, I just got done with the gym. Had a good workout. What you doing, man? What's going on with you?
This guy, yo, you are super consistent in the gym. Yo. You're so much better than me, bro. Like
Nah.
Like, how are you at the every time I talk to you, you always doing something.
Yeah.
And then when you ain't doing something, you find time to go. I find every excuse possible to not go to the gym. Like I'm too tired, or I worked last night, or I had to study this, whatever. Yo, you the man, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Nah, I did fall off a little bit over the winter. I'm not even gonna lie to anybody. I fell off a little bit because everyone knows my car has been out of commission for since September. I've been walking since September. So
I hate car issues, man.
Yeah, bro, it's ass. I thought I was getting it back today, but God said no. I gotta get it towed to my mechanic. It's just a whole bunch of mess. But now I knew I was dedicated 2 weeks ago when it was snow and it was ice. I'm not good at that shit. Anyone that knows, shout out to my brother Mikey. He be hitting me every time it snows. Every time it snows, he be telling me are you good, Tex? He's like, I'm thinking about you today, because he knows how bad I am when it comes to the fucking ice and shit.
Yo, I hate snow. Snow is a signal to me to not do anything. I just want everything at work to be canceled. Yep. I ain't trying to do nothing with snow, bro.
100%. So
forget that.
I'll definitely say that sometimes is tough. The whole, having to walk and do that. And sometimes it's as you get busier. But I've been consistent these last 2 weeks. So I'll say that. These last 2 weeks I've been good. Javi's been in there too. This guy's been, he's in 5 a.m. He's in at night. I see him now. This guy's in there. Yes, the money. We're going to start calling you Money Jav.
Yeah, make sure you put Javi link down there, man. That's the money man right there.
Exactly. Let's fucking get it.
I'm trying to turn 1,000 to 500,000, man. What's up? I need some advice.
1,000 to 500,000.
Yeah, man. I gotta think big. What you mean?
Nah, yo, I'm with it. All right, here we go. Some 10x shit.
We gotta turn that to 500,000.
You did read
end of the year.
Yeah, you did read 10x.
I did read 10x.
So there you go. See, we need more people like fucking Gonz, man.
Yeah, that's how you know I'm your friend, cause I'm not a Grant Cardone guy like that. But you gave me the book. I was like, all right, let me read it.
Yeah, man.
I got some value out of it though.
Word. Jason, you ever fuck with Grant Cardone at all or no? Grant Cardone, you ever heard of him? No. We're gonna change that. That's all right. It's all right. We're gonna change that. We're gonna get you on some Grant.
He's like a real estate mogul, right? He's like a motivational real estate mogul guy.
Word.
Yeah.
I like that dude that you fucks with, Inky Johnson.
Yes, Inky is the fucking man. Inky's a big part of. He's saved my life, man. His perspective on just him explaining certain things, it's just fucking crazy.
That 9/11 story you told me was ill.
Yeah, it's never people don't think about that shit. You know what I'm saying? They always complain when bad shit happens, but I've noticed just that one thing of just changing your perspective when fucked up shit happens will literally change your whole entire life.
Right. Yeah, yo, don't judge me. I was kind of big on Tony Robbins for a little while.
Nah, word, yeah.
For a year or two. I read one of his books was this big, yo, and I read it. And it was life changing. I won't read it again. I'm over it. But at the moment, it was life changing. It was one of those books that just kind of changed my life. because I needed it. I really needed it at that point in my life.
When was this?
And man, this was, I want to say like somewhere between 2011 and 2013. I'm not good with times, so.
Do you remember the name of the book?
Unleash the Giant Within You, something like that.
Okay. Unleash the Beast, maybe something like that.
It's with the giant within you. Unleash the giant, something like that. But, bro, yeah, it was a life changer.
Since you mentioned that, you can go get that book for free using audibletrial.com/therapy without a degree. Look at that. We just give him a free book.
There you go. Look,
no pun intended. Yeah,
we doing it big over here, baby.
Yeah, no, we just gave him a free book, man.
Word up, yeah.
But so what's going on, man? The last time, well, I mean, we talk every day, but the last time publicly we talked, we smoked that fucking gospel video.
Oh yeah, y'all gotta check out that gospel, man. That gospel video is fire. Yo, I did a all right. So the gospel freestyle is freestyle over the new Eminem Dr. Dre beat, and anytime I listen to some new Eminem stuff, I call Joe and I say, Eminem,
He's like,
I love Eminem, bro, but I'm not feeling it. And I said, I bet you I could do better. And I was like, send me the beat.
But hold on. You need to, before we do that, they're going to think that you're like an Eminem hater. You actually...
Nah, I grew up on Eminem. I remember the first time hearing the Slim Shady LP.
It's just now he's getting too good, so it's going over your head.
If that's how you want to put it.
The bars are going too good.
I think he tried. I think he just got to relax and just,
he's just showing
stop rapping so fast.
I am not Marshall, my name ain't Slim, but I came for the M's, built for the pen. Wonder shit forever like Drake, Lil Wayne. By the way, yeah, shoulda asked M how to deal with a Kim. I don't know how to chill. This is me.
I don't even think M know how to deal with a Kim.
Yeah, 24/7 like
COVID mask down to my chin. How my flow spreading, no medit. So fuck, get your siblings printed just so I can show you how the haters really systemic. Straight raw, no edit, never sympathetic. In the game, don't stop, even if it's trending on Reddit. Word to the 710 is doing what I want. Put it on my song credits. I ain't working for the cheap again. Trucking through the competition, guess I'm on the brink again. Listening to Chronic while I'm sipping on Seagrams. Nothing but a G thing.
Someone called Snoop put the ball in this court called that.
Hold on. Do you really drink Seagrams?
That's between me.
That's a no. He's lying in the fucking bars.
I'ma call Snoop, put the ball in his court, start death row, east again. I've been hitting him up since Tupac was Biggie friend. This poetic justice, rest in peace, John Singleton. I feel like Kanye when nobody was listening. Get me on with Netflix, I'm ready to pitch it in. Watch me on the web series, catch me on a podcast, maybe.
That's true.
The Billy Eilish concert, having a blast with a backstage pass on me, inciting a riot, starting up a stampede, all on Travis' behalf. And I ain't trying to be rapidy rap, but I just smoked me a go pack. Real effortless, had to set the bar for the rest of them. Ain't your average Joe, so they all love Biden. Kamala Harris. Anytime I touch a mic, the situation is hostile. Gotta get my music from the narcos. Put your AirPods in your nostrils, then go ask God for forgiveness and repeat it as the gospel.
No, that was a nice little video right there, man, that we did.
Hold on.
You can catch that link in the description, baby. You catch that freestyle right in the description. We out here.
Yeah, that shit was hard, bro.
Shout out to Jersey Media, man.
Yeah,
shooting that video.
Nah, you killed that shit.
Appreciate it.
So that was like the last time we linked up, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then we brought this guy out to a Garden State of Mind event.
Yeah, man.
He was there.
Shout out to Roy over there at Garden State of Mind. They over there doing big things, man. They had a I don't even know how to phrase it. Cannabis friendly runway.
Yeah.
They have models out there. They out there at the what they call that over there? Hit Factory? What they call it?
The Film Factory.
The Film Factory over there at Jersey City. They have models over there. They got people painting, getting high. You know what I'm saying? What else they doing? Making soap.
Yeah. They be
like
creative,
anything you could think of, high.
Yeah, just hands-on experience.
That's what's happening at these events, and people are loving it. They flocking over there. Shout out to Roy, man. We're gonna do some big things too over there.
Word, hell yeah.
We're gonna make some stuff happen.
You're gonna teach people how to make bars, like how to rap.
Yo, rapping high is the best, but I ain't been high in like over 10 years.
Smoking bars.
There you go, smoking bars.
Oh shit.
I could teach you how to format a
Javi
16.
flag that because we need to like flag. That's like 12 on the money. Yeah, 12 o'clock. 12 exactly. Because I don't know if I could give him
Hey,
out.
money man, get on the trademark. Hurry up.
Imagine, get on the trademark, yo, smoking bars.
Call your people, man.
And you there and you teach them how to rap.
Most rappers don't want to be taught how to rap,
No,
though.
I'm just
They gonna be like, that would.
I'm just-
How you gonna teach me how to rap?
yeah. I mean, imagine though, it was like a room with like, you know, NDAs and shit, and nobody knew that they were there, and
Yeah,
everyone just kept it shut, smoking bars.
that'd be fire.
That would be fire. But so yeah, man. Thank you for coming through. Zane couldn't make it. Tay couldn't make it, but we here. I kind of had something I wanted to talk about. I don't know if it's gonna be the only topic we'll talk about today, but I saw a video that was, I put it on my IG story.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Here it comes.
causing trouble, right?
Yeah.
No, actually, it's kind of a lighthearted topic, but I think it is very controversial. And there's 4 of us in here, 4 dudes, so it'd actually be cool to get some perspective, right?
Right.
So it was a thing that a guy was like, yo, he was like, you know, some people talk shit because he's like, he's not with his ex anymore, right? But he has a kid and they're separated. And he was like, you know, what he'll do is he actually still buys shorty like a birthday gift or stuff like that, but he does it for his kids to see that, to still have a healthy relationship,
Right.
or be healthy, like to have that whole healthy, you know, co-parenting type of thing in front of the child, right? So like when he said that, it actually, like, I thought it was really, really interesting, because I tried to do certain stuff like that, and I'll get into my shit, even though I'll get in trouble. I stay getting in trouble, you know, whatever. Shout out to Javi, flag that. 1357, we'll just bleep that name. But yeah, because, you know, we know she's listening. And I'm going to get in trouble. But at this point, I don't give a fuck. You know? Well, where are my gunshots? So we're going to talk about it. And actually, I'm saying good stuff, so you shouldn't even get mad.
Hey, listen. It's called The Ledge.
Yeah, the ledge. Hold on. Wait, what the fuck? Are you not
Going on with the soundboard, man.
Yeah, you're not going to play?
I think that's Javi fault, too. I don't know.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Yeah.
It was that one.
Yeah, there's a lot of backpedaling going
Yeah,
on.
backpedaling. But all right, so now I thought that was really, really interesting. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, you know, people, and then of course, obviously, all the women were very supportive and stuff like that.
They were very supportive?
Supportive.
Okay.
Right, for the most part.
Yeah.
But also, you know, I'll get into kind of like my limitations on kind of like what I've done. And then I'll be honest, I've got like a lot of backlash from like some close friends and shit. Like obviously a lot of jokes and shit too, but they're like, fuck no, you don't want to do that shit.
Well, because you were supportive of that idea?
I'm supportive of that idea, yes.
Okay. All right.
And I've even done examples like that in my own time, right? And I'm for it. So I want to know kind of what y'all think. Like, I'll give my examples of what I've done, and I want to know if y'all would ever do any of the same thing, right? Okay. And this is all just hypothetical. You know what I'm saying? If you're not in a relationship, it's cool. If you were in a relationship, like, you know, all that type of stuff is just kind of out the door. But, you know, for me, you know, I think it's certain things of like, you know, when Mother's Day comes along, one thing I love to try to do if I can, because sometimes it's hard, yo. Like, I keep it all the way buck. Like, sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm not financially, yo. But if I could really send $20, $30, $40 or whatever to be like, yo, go get your mom something for Mother's Day. Like, to me, that's really, really powerful, and that's important. You know what I'm saying? Or even like for her, like for the birthday. You know, and those are usually like the two main things. You know, sometimes I really never thought about doing it for Christmas, but I always thought definitely for Mother's Day and the birthday. You know, right. Mother's Day and the birthday, to me, it's like, yo, $20, $30, do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of want to, like, and this goes back to even when she was a little young, like 8 years old, 7 years old, like, here, you know what I'm saying? Do that. I want you to pick something out. I want you to go on Amazon or something and do that. I think that's really important too, because I think about it on both sides. I think about it on the kid's side. Sometimes not being able to do something for your mom. Yeah. You know, I think that's kind of important. And also I think of showing that, I'm not saying gifts is like super important, but just kind of having that gesture, that nice gesture of doing that for your mom like that.
You give an example of like things could be cordial.
Yeah.
You know, everything don't got to be picture perfect, but it don't have to be a toxic relationship, or it ain't got to be no hate involved or just like negativity. So
Word.
Yeah.
And I'm not even like, I didn't even really, I've kind of done it, but I never really thought about it in that aspect of like me, you know, doing it to try to show that I'm still, I was just doing it really
It's a
thinking
good
of the
example
kid.
though. That's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah, no, when you
Yeah.
think about it outside the box.
Yeah.
But most people are going to say, nah, fuck that.
You ain't gonna get an argument out of me because I feel like that's an ideal situation. I think if you're in a relationship with somebody and you guys end up having kids and things don't work out, I feel like ideally you want to have a great relationship with that person that, you know, in this case you got kids with the person. So I would want to have that kind of relationship where I would think about them on Mother's Day, because now that's family to me. In my mind, that's family. I know a lot of times things go south and it's toxic and it's like all kind of like resentment going on. But like I said, ideally, I think that the two adults in the situation should be able to be friends to a certain extent, should be able to care about each other. You know, you're the mother of my child, you're the father of my child. We family. You know what I'm saying? I care about you. I care about, you know, your living situation, our kids. It's your birthday, you know. I don't see nothing wrong with sending a gift. It's Mother's Day, send a gift or tell the kids, here, go do that. To me, I think that's ideal. I think a lot more relationships should be like that, because not all relationships gonna stay together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like
100%.
almost normal for relationships to everything comes to an end, right? So yeah, there's relationships that last forever, but I'm not surprised when relationships end up splitting up. You know,
especially
what I'm
now
saying?
in like this day and age, like in
Yeah.
2022, it's just like I feel like it's just a lot of that, you know.
But my thing is like, yo, even if you're in a relationship with somebody for a long time, if you guys decide to go your separate ways, like both of y'all still humans. Both of y'all still got aspirations and dreams. I don't think one person or the other should be trying to make the other person's life a living hell. Like, you still got to go figure out what you're going to do, where you're going to live, your job situation, your money, how you going to take care of this. She's going to still have to figure out her living situation, her aspirations, her dreams, how she going to maneuver. Like we still individuals at the end of the day. So I totally agree with your side of it, where it's like, you know, it's very cordial, very respectful, and still some love there. Why not? I don't see why not. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, obviously there's limits and things like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying go crazy.
It's called boundaries.
Yeah.
Like
shit, even like a lot of the times it's the fellas that talk shit, but it's like, yo, fam, like when it's Father's Day, wouldn't you want a little something?
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like when
ego. That's just ego, man.
It is. A lot of times it's ego and shit. Like, yo, when it's Father's Day, like sometimes, yo, like, or even, you know, it's your birthday, you know, and like, I had one before I get into that. What are y'all for or against? Like doing stuff like that, like being supportive of saying, yo, like if you had a kid, like, and you got, you know, you and baby mom's not together, like, yo, here's $20, yo, go get your mom something for Mother's Day.
Absolutely.
Even if it's not wavy with y'all.
Yeah, I mean, listen, my father did that with my mother, and I feel like I would probably do the same. I mean, there was nothing wrong with it in his eyes. I don't think there's anything wrong with it in my eyes. So yeah, I'm for it.
Okay.
And that's only going to help the situation. If you guys are not together, you still have to be, like he said, cordial at the very least for the child's sake.
Right.
Because that child's going to grow up. And
You guys could be adults.
between you guys.
Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, man, when kids come into the equation, and like you're connected to this person forever. So you know you gotta just roll with it. You know you gotta be both adults and set a good example for your kids and for yourselves as well. I mean, you gotta show maturity and growth in order to show maturity and growth to your children as well.
Yeah.
Exactly. Maturity and growth is setting an example for the children, because if not, your daughter, your son's gonna grow up, have a relationship with someone, and if it doesn't go their way, they're gonna be toxic as hell. You know, they're gonna be trying to make that person life a living hell. Like, you know, that's garbage to me, man. That's garbage. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes the female may be spiteful as shit, and you ain't gonna, you know, it's gonna cause you to not really mess with them in that way, and vice versa. Sometimes the dude is spiteful as hell, and the dude is like, you know, just doing just evil things or just saying things to the, like, it just goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say ideally. I know that happens a lot,
But
but
I see it like if one person is acting petty, the other one's gotta step up.
Yeah, someone always has to be the bigger person, and there's levels of things, like, sometimes, like, don't get me wrong, I did it, when I could, but because it's hard out here, but at least letting the kid know, because let's just be real, you know what I'm saying, like, who knows when Father's Day is? You know how you find out in school? You find out in school because, like, oh, here, you got to make a thing, and a lot of times it's so, like,
you got to make a thing.
Yeah, but you know how it is. Like, they be like, oh, they just incorporate whatever.
I find out on social media now. I don't know when none of the holidays is.
Yeah, but especially with kids, a lot of times they don't even really know what it is. Like, when they're doing it most of the time, they just know, oh, we had to make this. Like, even, it's so silly, but, like, all the holidays, like Thanksgiving, what do they always do? They do the fucking thing with their hands.
Yeah. They don't really teach them about it.
They just know that they're just doing this little art project. They sometimes don't even know, oh, the holiday is for Thanksgiving. They just know maybe.
They turn us into sheeple. That's what it is, man. We just follow the trends and traditions that we got nothing to do with.
Yeah.
So that's another convo.
Oh yeah, that's fucking life,
I still want some turkey on Thanksgiving though.
100%. Yeah, we still need some turkey. You know what I'm saying? But
still trying to eat.
at least on a minimal level, like, at least maybe say, yo, you know what? Like, make it apparent to let your kids know, like, yo, just so you know, next week is Mom's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you can't do anything, because then a lot of times I get the other answer. That, and especially from sometimes a lot of women, believe it or not, they say, no, it should be up to the kid.
Up to the kid for what?
To either do something or want to do something, right? But number one, how I look at it usually is, what kid usually has money? Because if they got money, usually it's because they did something and you gave it to them and they're going to go buy candy with it or Roblox or, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, the kids got to learn certain behaviors through the parents.
Right? Like, they're not going to think. I don't know. What 6-year-old is going to think, oh, there's a holiday for dads coming in 6 months.
Exactly.
Let me save this. Like,
most of the time, like you said, they realize it in school, or one of the other parents, if it's Father's Day, the mom might have told the kid, like, hey, go in the room and make something for dad. Yeah. Or, hey, I bought this, just put your name on it. Like, none of the kids, I'm not going to speak in general, but most kids are not just proactive like that. They ain't thinking about that. They just chilling, you know what I'm saying? That's not going to make me feel like they love me anymore, and that they probably don't think of like that. Word. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they do learn that from the other parent.
Yeah.
So, but some people toxic, man. Spiteful, yo.
They won't even tell them nothing. They won't even tell them nothing. Like, there's a lot of that.
Some dudes may not deserve it though.
Of course,
like I said before, sometimes you, as a man, you probably don't deserve it, man. You probably a piece of shit, and vice versa.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? In them cases, you ain't doing none of that, bro. You just trying to stay away as much as possible. Like, don't even come around me. Don't talk to me, nothing.
Yeah, when there's obviously the negative vibes,
Right.
But sometimes I just think that is, like, still an important thing to do on some type of level. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's just telling them, whether it's actually saying, yo, we're going to go to the store, we're going to go to Walmart, we're going to go get something for your mom, you can pick it out.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just something along that line. I think that does so much more, because people are very limited in their ideology and in their perception of things. I think that they're just looking at it and they're just saying, oh, nah, you're just buying them a gift. It's way deeper than that.
How about random? How about when it's not a holiday? Like, when it's not Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Would you do
Why
that?
not?
I would tell you, look, take this couple bucks, go buy your mom some flowers.
Yeah.
You think that it would come off like you trying to send a message, or?
I think that's what a lot of the people with these limiting ideologies will say.
Yeah.
Because that's really what the argument usually comes down to. Is
you may be trying to teach your son how to be, loving towards a woman, like something like that. Yeah.
But why do we always now, especially like maybe the younger generation or just certain people will really think that, like, yo, that you're just trying to still, be with shorty or whatever. But so much times it's so much deeper than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
but
true.
Unfortunately, we live in a world where a lot of times they're that, oh, well, you trying to get to shorty, you trying to work through the kid, you trying to do all that. And don't get me wrong, there are probably some people that do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, some people do, some people don't. At the end of the day, is who cares what people think, man? You just do. I think you should just do whatever you feel like is right. You know what I mean? As long as the other party is not telling you to stop. That's another thing. Like, yo, please don't send me nothing. You gotta respect that. But the outside world, man, forget what they think, man. Most people giving advice can't take their own advice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
And I think, unfortunately, a lot of people in this world have been treated so unfair and not how they should be treated that a lot of times people don't even know that that's right. They just think, oh, that's weird, or oh, that's you just trying to get shorty.
yeah,
Because they haven't been treated like that.
That's
so
another
they don't
way to
even
look at it. Yeah,
like they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's crazy, but you know we all have different experiences. We all have different roads and shit that we go through. You've never even experienced that. You've never experienced someone go up to you and say, "Yo, here's $20. Go get that. Go get your mom some." Or like nothing along those lines. So for some people, this conversation could be so fucking new to them that it's just like, huh?
right. No, I agree. I agree with that. Because people do have different experiences and
They're gonna be like, "Oh, I have some sucker shit," or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't get it.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
Like, it's just that common thing of a lot of times I say on here too. I try to always live by that. That quote. Treat people how you would want to be treated.
It's like someone who may have come from an abusive family, or like seeing their mom and dad like being violent. And then they end up in a violent relationship, because that's normal to them. Let's say eventually they get out of that and they get into a relationship with someone that's nice to them. Now they looking like suspicious.
Yeah.
Like, what's up with this? Is this guy real? Like, is this person, up to something?
Genuine, yeah.
Like, something got to be wrong with that person. You know what I'm saying?
I had that. So, I had that happen to me one time. I got shorty flowers, and she broke up with me because she thought I was just trying to fuck.
She's like, yeah, psycho. He got me flowers.
Yeah,
he gonna kill me.
I was like 19, 20 years old, and we were talking for a minute, but then we were like, all right, we're gonna be official. You guys already know how that goes.
We're gonna go together.
Yeah, whatever you want to fucking call that, right? What's up?
I had somebody be choosy, meaning that I brought red flowers and like, yeah, I don't like red flowers.
Oh, fuck her then. Yeah, get her the fuck out of here. Fuck that. She gets the gunshot. Fuck that. But like, shorty broke up with me, and I was like, and then I didn't know for like a couple fucking days, and I'm like, yo, and she was like, oh, you obviously just trying to fuck, cause I'm like, what? I'm like, of course, but that's not why.
Of course, but no.
Yeah, like that's not where I was going. Yo,
I want to eventually, but that's not why I got you the flowers.
So actually,
but it is kind of why you got the flowers. But cool.
No, it's really not. You know what I'm saying? It's really not the reason. Like, whatever, man. So, but there was one time, and this is another way that even shows you that sometimes people have just never been treated. Some people just never been certain things. Like I was having pizza with this chick, right? And I was able to go get the pizza prep for her, like cooked for her. And I'm like, to me it was so simple. It was a simple question. It was, how do you want it? You want it like well done, or you want it like just not well done? And they were like so thrown off by that question because of the fact that I asked them that. And like, to me, it was just a simple, like, I don't know. I would do like, yo, you
nobody ever considered what they wanted, basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they wasn't used to that.
And I thought that was a big deal. Like, I pay attention to that little shit. Like, they were so thrown off. Like, they did not understand what I was asking. They were just like, wow, like, you thought of that to like ask me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to me, it was like kind of just like second nature type of thing. Like, I don't know.
Well, because some dudes could be like very, I forgot what movie it was, but yeah, I don't remember. But they were sitting down, and I'm sure it happens in real life where they come with the menu or whatever, and the man would like order their food, and she ready to order the food, like, nah, she having a salad. Just bring her the salad.
Nah, where is that happening?
It's dudes like that though, yo. It's dudes like that.
That's crazy.
They're like, yo, she ain't no carbs, because that's how, the dude probably looks at her like just a piece of meat, and that just, everything got to be just perfect. You know what I'm saying? Salad, only salad.
That is fucking crazy.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
100%. That's wild. But it's right. A lot of people have those because we forget sometimes that we don't know that a lot of people have these experiences and shit like that. So when we say these things like, yeah, get your fucking X flowers and say, from your kids, it's just show. Like I said, maybe in this room we're all like, yeah, like, all right, yeah, Joe. But there's some people that's just so far left that they're like screaming at us from the other side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that's true.
And also I think what I've kind of noticed, I don't know if y'all ever noticed this, just being around people that have kids, and maybe this is something that was even done when we were younger, but I kind of never really realized it until recently. I feel like when we were brought up, right, maybe certain kids didn't have the ability to have options to choose something, right? So like maybe you were like a 10-year-old, right? And you wanted your fucking room blue.
Right.
And you couldn't get a blue. You had maybe very strict parents, and they were like, okay, you can't have a blue. I think that was like that with a lot of way our parents were, right? With a certain part of fucking, people that are now our age. I think that happened, right? Because now you hear, I feel like I hear a lot of, let the kid decide.
It's progressive.
Let the kid decide 100%. I get it, and it's progressive because you're right. Because the kid should have some say.
Because
like
when they get older, they know how to make choices.
Right?
Honestly, I learned that through Anna with the kids.
Okay.
She gives them choices. She lets them know who they are and what they want.
Mm.
When I was a kid, I didn't care what, a room was a room. To be honest, I didn't care what color the wall was. Yeah. I know what toy I wanted.
Did you have control though?
Control of what?
Like if you were like when you were good, like oh, yo, mom, can I have my room like this?
I don't remember ever caring what my room was like. I'm gonna be honest.
I remember anything. This isn't just necessarily the room. This is just certain things. Because I think now where I'm really getting at is I think now a lot of parents are very like, okay, because they had that experience, now they're letting the kid choose. But at what point?
Choices.
At what point though should there be a balance? Because, like, let's be real. Should an 8-year-old be making all their choices?
It depends what the choices are.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of choice you talking? Like, as far as a life-changing choice? Like,
maybe back to what we were just talking about. Like, okay, maybe the kid knows, Father's Day is next week. If the kid just, like, not even taking it seriously.
Well,
does the kid know that Father's Day is actually just not, like, Sunday? But you're saying, no, you know what? The kid is in control of that. If the kid wants to just do something for them for Father's Day, then that's completely up to them. But what if, do they have...
I mean, I think you could tell them, if you tell your kid, it's Father's Day, do something for your father, and they don't want to do it, what you going to do, make them do it?
Of course, yeah. So I guess what you're saying is actually really explaining to them what they're choosing.
Yeah. But if your kid don't want to do it, it must be for a reason. You're not gonna force that. 100%. I got an example of making the choice for them. As far as here's an example about the video game.
Yeah.
The video game's in the living room. You got at least 3 kids. Video game in the living room. They play the game. They try to take turns. Sometimes they fight about it. You can't get their attention when they're on the game. The game is very consuming, especially nowadays. Now, one of them is like, let me get it in the room. It depends on who you are, but I'm more on the side of, no, just leave it in the living room. Because if it's in the room, you're going to be stuck on there. You're going to be playing that while you're sleeping. You're not going to let your siblings play. Everything is right here, centralized in the living room. Play when we allow you to play it. We can monitor that.
Yeah.
Even though you want to have your own system in the room, I'm gonna say no because I feel like it's counterproductive. Even in that case, some people might let them. I'm not saying what I'm saying is the right way, but that's an example of where I would draw the line and say I'm gonna make this choice for now. Maybe later, but I'm gonna make this choice for now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But what I like that you say, at least explaining what it is, because I feel like just there's not much of that.
Oh, it's like
I feel like
I say so.
Yeah, I just think it's because you say so, or it's because like there's not much of that in between. You know what I'm saying? Or even like the clothes. Like so sometimes parents are like, oh well, my kid could wear whatever they want. They're 7 years old. They can wear whatever they want to wear to school. But and you maybe even you like, okay, I want to give them that freedom, that choice or whatever. But maybe you're like, nah, you know what? I feel like they could wear this to maybe look more presentable.
On some Will Smith type. Like
what you mean?
Will Smith would let Willow and Jaden Smith just do whatever the hell they want, and everybody would look at it and kind of be weirded out by it because nobody was really used to that kind of parenting where like Jaden was young, walking around wearing dresses and stuff like that. And I don't remember the details of what they was doing, but I know that most people was looking at Will Smith and them weird, like you just letting them make all of their choices.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It was kind of weird. I don't know,
Like, was there a conversation? Hold on 1 second. Thank you for calling Therapy Without a Degree. You are live on the podcast.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am serious. You're live on air.
Oh, that's awesome. What's going on, people? How you doing? This is not Chris. I'm just filling in.
Yeah.
And I'm calling Joe. We were going to have a conversation, and then I guess you guys are going to be listening and enjoy every fucking moment of it. So, lock it in, get some popcorn, just chill back, grab yourself a drink. It's all good.
What's up? Who's this speaking for Chris?
You can call me, I don't know.
What's up? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna go. I don't know. Do you want me to give a call back, or do you want to have story time?
It really depends. Story time, I guess.
What's up? Talk to me.
Not much, man. Just chilling at work right now. Just kind of hanging out.
Okay, good shit. I didn't get to talk to you know who yet, but I'm gonna. I'm actually gonna see them tonight, maybe.
Ooh,
So what happened?
I said I'm gonna see them tonight. I'm gonna be
okay.
Yeah.
I'm not really on the podcast right now, am I?
No, you really are.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shut up, bro.
Yes, you're live on air.
Oh, that's so funny, man. All right, cool. I thought you were pulling my leg for a second. I was just like, I'm just gonna go with it.
No. You're really live.
No, that's funny. All right, cool. So you gotta send me that.
Hold on. We're gonna FaceTime you.
Who is that?
It's not Chris. It's not Chris.
Oh, that's my guy right there. What up, yo? What's up?
Yeah, we here.
What's going on, guys? How you doing?
All right, you want me to hit you back?
Huh?
Said you want me to hit you back?
Yeah, hit me back, I guess whenever you're done.
All right, cool, bro.
All right, later.
Peace. He's funny. He's like, "Thought you're pulling my leg." No, sir. We're really live. Cool. So, yeah, like, do you think that, like, obviously with Will Smith, but like, my thing is about the conversation of, like you said, maybe Jaden wearing a dress, the conversation of, hey, blah 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 blah. Okay, go do it. But at least the conversation. I just feel like now, for the most part, it's not. It's just like, no, I want my kid to be able to make their own decisions, and then whatever it is, it just flies.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, I never really put any thought into it. I never really noticed. I mean, I guess I did. Everything in general is different. You know what I'm saying? So parenting is a little bit more different and open, and kids having their opinions. But I never really honed in on anybody or noticed like, damn, you having way too many decisions, or like maybe you shouldn't have did that. I don't know. I know what's going on in our house.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So.
I just noticed. I noticed just certain things. I don't know. It's just certain. Like I think it's just things. Perspective.
Well, so you think kids should have less say?
I think that there should be a conversation.
Right.
I think yes, we are progressive in giving the children, hey, you should be able to make your own decisions.
You got to give guidance.
Yeah, there just has to be something with it. Like, I think people are painting it as, oh, I want my kid to have freedom.
Let me tell
and
you
their own
something,
choices. But hold on.
Go ahead.
They want them they're painting it for the kids to have freedom. But I think it's really they're lazy because they don't want a parent.
That could be the case sometimes, but like you said, it depends. Like if you're having real conversations about it, it could be you teaching them to have choices. So to be able to make choices so that when they're not in the house anymore with you, when let's say something could happen to you, you could be gone, or they just get older and they get out the house, they're not feeling like they don't know what to do. Like they don't know how to be. They don't know how to choose a school. They don't know how to choose how they want to act, whether they want to drink or not, whether they want to do drugs or not, whether they want to dress like this or not, because someone has been making their decisions for them all their life.
100%. Which I totally agree. It's just like there has to be some. I feel like there hasn't been a balance for the most part, and I feel like it's just like
it's got to be more of a balance.
It's like hot to cold. Like it's just like okay.
That's a big mistake that a lot of parents make. I've seen it in my own family.
Have you been noticing it too?
I've seen it in my own family personally, where the parents will be too overprotective, too shielding, and that it'll cause the child or the children to be even more sneaky, to know the weaknesses that their parents can catch and exploit them. And then you end up, sometimes they even go to the extremes where if it's a daughter, she can get pregnant and you don't know. And
I've seen that happen too.
Yeah, me too.
So I've seen it both ways.
A lot of because you're always so used to that controlling, which is like 100% why we're like, I think a lot of our generation was all like, oh, we don't want to do that. That doesn't work. But then it's like, okay, where's the middle ground?
And their friends become complicit. Like
yeah.
maybe their friends who they thought were the good kids that they let all hang out, maybe they lied to their parents and then they go do something while both lying to their parents, and one thinks they're having a sleepover when they're really at a party doing this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
And you don't know until it's too late.
Exactly.
And parenting is so different nowadays, man. First of all, parenting in general, it's not what it looked like on TV. You know what I'm saying? Parenting sucks. So it's like the best thing you can have. You'll never know love until you have a child. You know what I mean? But it sucks at the same time. I would give the advice for anyone: wait till you lived your life. Wait till you reached your goals and did what you had to do. Because once you have your kids, a lot of things are gonna change. That's one. Two, I'm not gonna say it's hard or difficult, but it's a challenge, a different kind of challenge nowadays, because of social media, because of the internet, because of subscriptions like Netflix, Hulu. I mean, you could do all you can to deprive them of all this stuff, but it's everywhere.
Everywhere.
And like you said, you deprive your child, they're going to find sneaky ways. Your kid going to have a burner.
Yep.
Your kid going to have a burner phone with IG and TikTok, and who knows what they're going to be doing on there, especially now that you don't even know they got it. In social media and the internet, you got nudes everywhere. You got sexuality, whether it's gay or straight or whatever. It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? When we was kids, when I was a kid, I used to have to try to see the scrambled up Spice Channel to get any kind of action. You know what I'm saying? I used to have to look at the Lil Kim poster from my first album. I was underage at the same time she was underage, so it's all right, because I heard later on she was like 15 or something in that poster. Wow. Trust me, I'm younger than her. It's cool.
Nah, trust me.
But it's what I'm trying to say is, it's everywhere. Drugs, all the kids. I remember in 7th grade, right? It was a kid. I ain't gonna say his name. We was in 7th grade and he was smoking a cigarette. And I grew up in a bad neighborhood, but at that time, all my peers wasn't smoking cigarettes. He was smoking cigarettes. I thought it was the craziest shit in the world. Like, you smoke cigarettes? That's crazy. All the kids got vapes. They all vaping. I know. They all vaping. I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
I am.
Our kids.
If you're listening to this,
if the topic,
I know you got caught with the vape that one time.
Listen, we could talk about vaping and whatever, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. So I'm just gonna keep it on the topic. all the kids got vape. All the kids vaping.
Off. You're gonna let me.
So your kids is dealing with whether they want to vape or not behind your back, whether they looking at porno and shit because it's accessible, dog. Like we used to have to go find it in our parents' drawer and watch it on the VCR when they was at work. Full transparency.
No, of course, you're
But-
right. The VHSs and everything. You
No,
brought me
it's
back.
on the phone.
We're getting
dog.
old, man.
It's on the phone.
We're both
man.
bald.
Yo, everybody smoking weed. Yo, you don't have to buy weed and roll it. It's in the vape pens. The THC vape. It's mad different nowadays, man. Like we don't know what we doing, man. We don't even know what's the outcome of all this, bro. We just trying our best.
I agree. Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yo, everybody wants to be an influencer.
And they think it's cool. It's embedded in our culture.
Yeah.
How about that? Everybody wants to be an influencer. When we was growing up, you knew if you ain't know how to play basketball.
Yeah.
You knew if you ain't know how to write music. You feel me? You found other stuff to do. It feel like everybody want to be an influencer. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist. I spit, but let me tell you, I rap, I do my thing, and I also do other things. I honestly do the music because I love doing it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you, man, because like you, I used to do music back then, and then afterwards I realized that it just wasn't for me. And then I knew somebody else that was doing music, but he was doing it for the wrong reasons. Now me, I thought because at the time I had a passion for it and I loved it, and
Right.
I wanted to keep going for it. But this person, he was more about like, I want the money, I want the fame, I want
Yeah.
the Bentleys and everything. Like,
Which is cool, but
yeah, but the thing is that he wasn't even that good at it either. So
yeah, yo, when I had expectations,
That's a gunshot. He was
when
taking
I
shots.
when I had the most expectations out of music, I was the most upset about it. I stopped doing music because of insecurities of what other people may think about me as I got older. Then I got around creators and I was like, yo, I'm bugging. I'm a creator. I can make this music. I got a career. You feel me? I take care of the family. I'm straight. I'm not out here. I'm not a struggling artist per se. I do what I gotta do. I make my money. I got a career. But now I'm doing the music without all those expectations. I'm having a blast now.
bro, that's why I'm doing the podcast right now, man. I got a full-time job and I do this and I do that, but ultimately I do this because I'm not trying to like I enjoy it, you know.
Yeah,
It's another
exactly.
outlet. And I'll tell you right now, initially what I wanted to do was radio, but in this day and age with the politics that goes on in that industry,
Right.
it's probably not the best route to go anyway. And you know, I like this idea of doing it because I'm working for myself and I have creative freedom, and it's something that I legitimately enjoy.
Right.
I'm not looking for a get rich quick scheme or anything like that. I'm just doing it because I mentioned to you this before, Joe. I could be doing this thing for 20 years and I'll have a loyal listener of six people that entire time.
Right.
I'll still be doing that
Right.
because I enjoy it.
Exactly. 'cause you
Exactly.
really fuck with it.
That's what I was just about to say. When you're doing it because you love it and enjoy, you love it and you enjoy doing it, any attention you get is great. As opposed to back then when if it was just 6 people, you're like, damn, just 6 people. Now you're like, I got these 6 people. That's what's up. Let's get it popping. I said all that to say that everyone wants to be an influencer nowadays. Nobody really knows what they want to do, man. They don't realize, like, you see people that go viral. Bro, that's not easy to do.
No.
Everybody think they going to go viral. You know, that's what causes some of these kids to go do stupid shit. That end up in jail or end up killed or just end up being a straight up clown. You know, and I'm not saying that they shouldn't chase their dreams. I just feel like just make sure you know what you want to do. You know, if they knew exactly what they wanted to do and they're pursuing it that way, then that's great.
Yeah.
But
No,
I'm just saying that it's a whole different dynamic raising children now in this day and age with social media, where you would like them to value their education, but most of them like, nah, I'm not. You know, I don't really want to do that because I'm gonna be a gamer. Or I'm gonna be a podcaster, or I'm gonna be anything that has to do with influencing. But at the same time, you don't see them like really honing in on that though.
Yeah, because they don't understand. A lot of times, like I feel like I like to show that it's a lot of hard work, yo, to do this shit.
Anything is hard work. Even being a gamer.
But people throw around that word hard work, and like people just don't understand. Like me and Javi were talking right before we started rolling. Like, all right, it takes 45 minutes just to set this up. Then to record it is like an hour. And then to break it down is like another 40 minutes.
And the hardest thing is the consistency.
Yeah, and like
you did all this today, but are the people gonna be doing it every day or every week, however often, and then doing the mark? Yo, it's hard work, bro. It's hard work, bro. Like it's real hard work. Yeah. For real.
So they made that shit look sweet, all influence of this, that's that. Yo, honestly, for the most part, sometimes, like I we were just talking about earlier, Grant Cardone. Yo, Grant Cardone was like, yo, honestly, it's like just work for someone that already did.
I was reading that Grant Cardone 10X joint, and I was like, man, that's a lot of work though.
Yeah.
Do everything. You do everything you're supposed to do 10 times over. I'm already tired while he's saying that. I'm like, I don't know if I'm built for this shit. Like 10 times over.
10 times harder than you already thought you would.
I need to come across some money, just pay somebody to do that for me. Like, it's a lot, man. I'm joking around, but it's just not easy. You know what I'm saying? To do a lot of these professions that a lot of kids feel like they want to do. But more power to them. I think just to make sure the point doesn't get lost is that it's not easy parenting. It's a whole nother dynamic we're dealing with nowadays. The whole world is open to these kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got either all the information they need in front of them or all the nonsense they need in front of them.
100%.
You just want to hope that they at least gravitate towards information that could be useful to them. It ain't hard. It ain't easy though, man. Kids don't be listening, bro.
No.
Kids don't be listening, bro.
Yeah, and I say that to all say, even all of this is, I know it's not easy, but just try to have a balance of that, like instead of hot and cold, and just things, I don't know, healthy conversation. But this was dope. Gonz.
That's it? You
Thank
kicking
you,
me
sir.
out? I ain't getting no
No. He's like, no drink or nothing.
You know what I'm saying? No flowers.
No. Real quick before we're gonna go, obviously we're gonna do the shout outs, but I do want to let them know, because you already know you got a project out, kid.
Yeah.
So you already know we gotta talk about that. Nobody fucking does this.
Yeah, I got
it's
this.
Not fucking. I added the fucking in, but nobody does this.
Yeah, it's no curses. It's curses in the EP though, not the title. Nobody does this, man. With my fellow artist / friend / brother, man. We've been doing music since like high school. You know what I'm saying? We linked back up together. We I went to his crib. He got the studio at his crib. We put together an EP called Nobody Does This. It was straight fire. The reason why we call it Nobody Does This is because we feel like a lot of people do email sessions. They'll do a song, email it to you, you put the verse on it, vice versa. There's really no real chemistry. I went to his crib, we did everything at his crib from scratch, you know what I'm saying? And it got about 40,000 streams or 49,000, somewhere between 49,000 streams. I said that, the reason why I mentioned that is because I would love people to go stream that, because we want to be able to recoup some of the money we spent on that, but it's worth it. I feel like it's a great project. I think you guys would appreciate that. And I also want to mention, I just came back from Florida, linked up with my man Mike Hoffa. You know what I'm saying? And we put down. I was there for 5 days. We made a 6-song EP. It's in the process of getting mixed and mastered and all that. I don't got a date for that, but that's coming out soon.
Yo, it's gotta be working.
Yo, I'm working on my own EP, but I couldn't pass up the chance to go work with Mike Hoffa. I put that on pause to go work with Mike Hoffa real quick. And as soon as I got back, they sent me another feature, just one song, and I was like, damn, I just want to do nothing. But I couldn't help it. I put that down. As someone else I might do an EP with. I'm trying to get to my EP, and it's just so much work coming at me, but it's going to get there. I'm having fun. Like I said, no expectations, man. Y'all get my EP when the EP come out. Until then, you're still going to get music from me. I'm going to be working with people I love, you know what I mean?
I don't know if you're going to do it anymore, but that's the one I'm looking forward to.
I don't know, man. That's a lot, I don't know about that one. I might. I'll just put that away, man. You flustering me, bro. I wasn't even thinking about
that. That's so
that.
hard, though. That concept, though. Like, who's doing that?
Yeah. But I want to put it out there, you know. People take my idea.
No, I'm not gonna say what it is.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I'll just leave
By
it
the
at
end of the
that.
year, you got it by the end of the year.
No, that's gonna take a lot. What do you
What do you
mean?
mean?
No. I'll have my own. I will have just a Gonz EP done before I have that kind of EP done. The EP he's talking about, y'all, it's a very unique concept, and it's very tedious, and it costs a lot of money too. So we'll be alright.
Yeah.
But I need the energy, man. Give me like a year, yo. I'll put out this. Nobody does this is out already. Streaming all platforms. The one with me and Mike Hoffa is gonna be called 9-5 Airwaves. 9-5 Airwaves because they own their label called 9-5 Underground, 9-5 Interstate. 9-5 like 9-5 Interstate is 9-5 Underground. We're gonna call it 9-5 Airwaves because I caught the plane out there and we caught the waves out there.
Fire. Let's
You know what I'm
get it. Yeah, this project is really dope. I've been listening to this in the gym. This been my gym record.
I'm super proud of this project, man.
Now, y'all smoke this. Y'all really, really did.
We need those videos, Jersey Media.
Let's go. Let's do
Come
it.
on, man.
Listen.
Y'all think I'm not trying to build? I'll spin that block for you, baby, if I had to, for real.
I know I got some
Layers to peel, let's make you fulfill. I put that rock on you, but this love worth more than a mill.
Look, I ain't chasing no tail.
You all I need, Mary J. Left to callous, hit the dock, small, raise the cell. Take you to the motherland.
End up at the coast of
Seychelles, ride the wave and drip.
You see, I wouldn't wanna be no place else.
This is the honest truth. Hope the feeling's mutual. You got to be my soulmate. You live in my subconscious too. You drive me crazy. Let's call it a hot pursuit. Girl, you got a flow that I cannot dilute.
Yeah, that was fire, bro.
Yeah, my bad. I was rapping over.
No. You good. That was fire.
I was in the vibe.
You was in the vibe, man.
Hit up Jersey Media. Tell them I need some videos, man. So
Now we're working on.
I need some treatment. I'm trying to get some treatments done, y'all. Come on.
Goated is next.
Yeah. Goated is the one, man. We need a video for Goated. Shout out to Steam Lagoon, man.
Word.
Get Steam Lagoon out here, or we go out there wherever the treatment at.
Whatever we gotta do.
Get that done. Whatever. No expectations, man. Whatever. We just living.
We living.
We just living out here.
All right, but what are you shouting out for this week? What you got?
What am I shouting out for this
Something
week?
dope that you think is slept on that not many people know about.
What, like a sleeper?
Whatever. No. It's anything. We usually do at the end of the show on therapy. This guy hasn't been on therapy in a while. He was on that one time when he thought I was trying to get him in trouble.
So you want me to shout out a song, you mean?
Anything. Could be a restaurant that you've been
Oh,
to.
anything. All right,
That's
let me
dope.
see.
Something that's slept on.
Damn,
Something that's
man,
like.
something that slept on besides my music. Let me see.
Yes.
Slept on besides my music. Damn, you caught me off guard with this.
Yeah, this is usually what happens at the end of the pod, you know? You catch people off guard with their shout outs.
All right, let me see. What's slept on out here, man, that y'all need to check out? The new Batman movie.
Yeah, I wanted to go see that.
That joint is fire, man.
I don't know. I heard otherwise.
Nah, it's fire. People be hating, man. They just want to compare it to the Dark Knight, which is great. The Dark Knight is great, but this ain't the Dark Knight. This is this Batman. Like, let that one be, and let's move on to the next one. It was good, trust me. Like, stop trying to compare stuff, y'all. Like, this Dark Knight was the Dark Knight. What's the guy's name? The actor?
Bale?
Christian Bale was Christian Bale. He did his thing. Fire. Now we gonna move on to this dude, which I don't know his name. I don't really care who his name is. The Twilight dude. But yo, it was a good movie. Like, damn, y'all some haters, yo. Why they hate so much?
I don't know. I just heard.
Shout out. You know what? Right. You know what? Batman is not my shout out. Going to nice movies going to nice theaters that have like the bed type of seats.
Oh, yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah, go do that, man. Take your family out to iPick or something, man.
Yes.
Stop going to these little skimpy chairs that don't recline. Treat yourself out to some food at the theater, some drinks or something. That's my shout out, y'all.
Nah,
I love y'all. I didn't mean none of that. I didn't mean to make nobody feel bad.
The
If
energy?
you could only get the regular theater, do that, but save up for the other one.
Nah, fuck that. If you
Trust me.
can't, just stream that shit online.
See, this guy don't want to make nobody no money.
Nah, I'm just saying, if you can't, just stream that shit online. Yo, I was trying, this is like a not shout out. I was trying to like hijack fucking Scream, like online, like the online version. And I ended up.
They've been playing that in the theater lately.
Yeah, it just came out. But now it's on on streaming and everything. But when it first came out,
Wait, is it a new one?
yeah,
Oh, I didn't see that.
yeah, so it was lit. It was the Scream 5. So it came out and I was trying to get it online. And I fucked up, and I ended up doing a free trial for some bullshit. They tried to charge me $50.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
Yeah.
I hope they charge your ass that 50 too.
They did. And then they didn't get me the second time because I've been disabling my Cash App card, and then I fucking got them yesterday. I fucking got their ass. I had to search through my history. And,
This guy's still bootlegging 2022, man.
yeah. The fuck out of here, man. You got it, bro. What the fuck? You know?
Nah. I think all of us doing that somewhere, somehow or the other.
I did go see it the first time, but I wanted to watch it again. You think I want to pay a second time?
Oh no. Yo, I think if you really like something, you should at least go see it that one time. Support, you know what I mean?
No.
Man, forget that. Just do what you gotta do, bro. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just do what you gotta do. Who cares?
Usually, if I'm gonna see it the second or third, I'm sneaking in.
Sneaking in.
When was the last time you snuck into a movie?
Just movie.
Yeah.
Buy one ticket, you there the whole
I mean, we always kind of sneak in somehow, some way.
Yeah.
You know how you get adult tickets, but you get some kids tickets in there.
I still don't know how
that's
to-
still kind of sneaking in.
I still don't know how the Ritual Park Theater is even open.
The theater I used to go to when I was a kid in Irvington was called the Castle in Irvington.
Word.
It was the most ghettoest theater in the world. Mad rats everywhere, and people was just smoking weed before everybody. Before that was like kind of normal. Everybody was smoking weed in the theater and throwing popcorn at the screen. I remember my mom took me to go see Friday. I was a little kid. She took me to go see Friday. It was the most ghettoest shit ever. But that was the theater in the town. That was the theater. Some kid was like pulling my hair behind me. When I was little. I was like kind of scared. Like,
Homie.
what's about to happen? Yeah. Looking back like, oh no. Someone wants to kill me.
All right, Joe, but fuck that, because I'd flip out. Nah, but shout out to First
Trust
Class.
me, bro. It was guns and everything
place
in there.
Podcast, First Class, Second Place.
First Class,
podcast.
second place, man.
All right, shout out to them, and also shout out to PPG Capital in the building.
The money man.
Yes, money. That's going to just change the whole
The money man.
PPG money. Just going to call him money.
The money man.
Instead of Money Mayweather, Money Javi.
Cold-blooded money man. Huh?
Yes, let's get it. You guys already know. Check us out. The series is out now. Episode 2 with this guy. Gonz,
Word. Yo.
plays Max.
If y'all love me, go in the description. My Cash App gonna be there. Send that money, baby.
Word, let's go. And we're gonna get you on soon to break down the character of Max.
All right, cool. I'm down for that.
All right, y'all. We out of here.
Later.
Peace.